Why is it so easy to do the things that we don't want to do, and yet it's so difficult to do the things that we do want to do? If you're anything like me, it can be a lot easier to feel so scared of doing something, and the result is you end up doing nothing at all. And that's what I call an operating in fear. But the fact that you're watching this video right now is a testament that you should be operating in faith over fear. Pause. Before we continue, I want to make clear what I'm not saying is go with your whims and your desires and hope that God will get on board. What I am saying is that have faith that the Lord will honor and bless your obedience and earnest desire to steward well what He's giving you. Hebrews 11:1 says, faith is confidence what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, if this is your first time seeing my face, which I know it is because this is literally the first video, my name is Jeff, and welcome to the Street Love family, man. On this channel, what we believe and what we preach is that regardless of what street or background you come from, you should use your God-given talents, abilities, and opportunities and steward them well for His kingdom. So regardless of what others might say or think, pursue what you love and what God is calling you to do. And that's actually what I'm doing by making this video. But to give y'all the full story, let me go into some more detail. For some context, I have wanted to make a YouTube channel and make YouTube videos for maybe since I was in like middle school or high school, right? And the crazy thing is I have made over 1,000 different videos and pieces of content, but this is actually my first time creating a YouTube video. And the reason for that is two different types of fear. The first one is a fear of failure. This fear of failure tells you that if you're anything like me, you grew up watching the greats. You've seen Messi, Ronaldo, Naruto. You want to be the Hokage, be the GOAT, whatever it is. This is what you see and this is what you're trying to be. So before you even get started, you've built up this mountain of expectations for yourself, this idea of who you are that comes from an unrealistic perception of what you're seeing. Because I'm seeing Messi win Ballon d'Ors, but I'm not seeing Messi training. I'm seeing Naruto be the Hokage, but Naruto is a cartoon character. That's an anime. That's not even real life. So that leads to me feeling like, now I'm not a, feel me? I'm not a math professor, but by the associative property, if we view them as perfect and we want to be them, then that also means that we need to be perfect. And so even at that early age is building this idea of perfectionism in me, which is so wild because it leads to me feeling like if I can't do something and do it 100% perfectly, I'd rather not do it at all. And I'm so scared of the horror, the shame, whatever I think will come from me trying and not succeeding, then I'd rather not try at all. And it's so crazy because that's actually an incorrect definition of failure. You see, if you try something, you don't succeed, you look at what you did and then you try again. That's not failure. That's called learning. Failure is when you've already determined that you're not able to do it. You don't even have the courage to try in the first place. And so if you're watching this video, that means that you could probably relate to that feeling of if I can't do this to the best of my ability and the way that I want it to look, or the way that I've seen it look for other people, then I'd rather not do it at all. Which is so crazy to think about because that's not what failure is. That's not what failure is at all. And that's having the wrong mentality. The correct mentality is choosing to focus on the journey, not the destination. Choosing to have tunnel vision and focus on yourself instead of looking left and right to the people around you, because you don't know them circumstances, you don't know where they've been, and you don't know what they're going through to be able to compare yourself to them. Instead, look at what you have, the cards that you've been dealt, and commit yourself to getting 1% better every day. That's what operating in faith over fear looks like. That I'm going to trust in what God said over what other people say, over what society, social media, my friends, my family, or even myself might say, and walk in obedience. So that's the first type of fear that I had, and that's what the Lord has been helping me with to get over it. Even with me making this video right now, bro, I could tell y'all story after story. One, it's hot. I don't know if y'all could tell, bro. It's like 90 degrees, and I'm literally wearing a long sleeve, which is crazy. Number two, this is probably like my 7th take recording this, bro. Just because so much has happened, like, bro, my mic has been broken, the camera angles, all types of stuff like that. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to let any of that stop me from walking in what God has called me to do and moving in obedience. And I'd rather have my first video get 0 views than have it get, I'd rather have my first video get 0 views than have not posted at all, bro. It's like Kobe said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. At the end of the day, I work for an audience of 1, meaning that if I post my video, and even if nobody views it, but it's moving in obedience with what the Lord has told me, then I've done my job. And that's not always easy, but that's why I have to remind myself daily. And that's even why I'm making videos like this, so I can look back and show myself and to connect with y'all and inspire y'all that if I'm doing it, y'all can do that in 10 times more. The second type of fear that I've experienced, that you've probably felt yourself, that can stop us from chasing after what we should really be doing, is this fear of man. This idea of what would other people think if they saw what I was trying to do, if I put my best foot forward and I wasn't accepted by them. And it's so crazy because we can live our lives for the approval of other people, for the approval of man, because we think that they can give us something that they simply cannot. Bruh, everybody around you is dust. And that's not me dissing them or being condescending or something, but literally, we were all created from dust. So how are you going to let literal dust determine what you do with your life instead of your creator, the creator of not only you and all the things around you? See, when I put it like that, it sounds crazy, but we do that all the time, every day. And I can be the first one to say that I'm not immune to that, bro. Like, this fear of failure and this fear of man is still something that I struggle with to this day. And that's me being honest and transparent with y'all. But me making videos like this, me talking with y'all, and me sharing that, I'm doing with the hopes of showing you that I'm an imperfect person and trying to point you to the one that is perfect. Meaning, bro, I am not a pastor. I don't have a seminary degree. What are they doing? I don't know every single thing. I'm not a teacher. I'm not qualified. I'm simply sharing what the Lord has been teaching me in hopes that he'll also be able to teach you. So that's the goal and that's the truth, man. Like, nobody's perfect, bro. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner you can get started, honestly. So that fear of man, that fear of failure, that fear of the outcome, right, can prevent us from doing things that we really should be doing, man. So I want to encourage y'all to join me in this journey of choosing to operate in faith over fear, bro. Now, if you've been listening to me, I really do appreciate you, man. You could be doing anything right now, but you chose to cut on a little of me and listen to my video. So go ahead and do me a favor. I know everybody says this, but you know we gotta say it for the algorithm. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We're gonna be having real conversations, sitting down and talking. But then also we're gonna be doing fun stuff, man. I got some good behind the scenes for y'all, showing y'all the real of like the different things that I have going on, whether it's like fashion, building my business. The goal is really iron sharpens iron. As I'm being built up, I'm building up y'all. As I'm getting game, I'm giving it to y'all with the hopes of connecting with y'all and inspiring y'all. So if that's something that you've been interested in, make sure to subscribe, comment if you feel like this related to you. If you feel like one point in particular stood out to you, make sure to like the video and share to someone who you know who is currently not doing what they should be doing because they operated in fear, with the hopes of encouraging them to operate in faith, man. We're gonna have some links in the description, so make sure to connect with me on all my socials. That way we can stay in touch and really just build this community. Like I said, this is not gonna be the kind of thing where I make a video, I post a video, and then y'all get it and go. We really gonna be having conversation with each other, building each other up, man. So I'm very excited and very grateful to be able to be here with y'all. I love y'all boys, man, and we're gonna see you on the next video.